Safe enough. We've done worse. I watched Ben do karaoke with a meth head in Pensacola, Florida. They were ballroom dancing. What's up, fancy hairdressers? Welcome back to another episode of This Is a Bad Idea podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Kahn. With me, as most of the time is...
It's Ben. Hello.
It's Ben. Hello.
What a startling beginning that was.
Was it startling for you?
A little bit.
Why? I figure we're a little behind today, so we just got to get into it as quick as possible.
I guess so.
Were we recording already for that beginning? I think we were.
I think so, yeah.
That worked out fine.
Cold open.
It was a lukewarm open.
Cold.
Yes, because I'm the one who's made us late today, really. What time did you get here? Did you get here on time?
Yeah, I started going slower. I actually stopped over at the Quick Trip to purchase this.
Celsius Peach Vibe. Sparkling white peach edition. Okay.
I got it because you said you were going to be late. And then I said, well, there's no reason for me to not be late.
We might as well not. How could we start a morning without living fit with Celsius?
That's right. And
pretty
so
fine.
I got that, and now I'm feeling very fit and healthy.
That's definitely something that stuck with us after the Masters of Balayage thing. The guy, Rob, that works. So anyone who's listening, we went to Masters of Balayage last year, like their mob hero event, where were we? We were in Florida.
Clearwater, Florida.
Another Florida story. Whenever COVID was at its peak and people would let you get together in mass groups.
Yeah, it was so nice, though. I mean, the place was right on the beach. It was
pretty
very
awesome.
Beautiful. We had unlucky weather that one day, but
but
it
we
was
also
nice
had, like,
most of the time.
Crab legs and whatever on the beach was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And a guy named Rob there, who's like business coach, motivational speaker kind of guy, he introduced us to Celsius, which is something that I can actually do. It's keto. Celsius. There's no sugar in that.
Wow. It's a dietary supplement, it says here. And I know they've been a sponsor on the show previously, whether they know it or not.
Whether they know it or not. They've been a sponsor on This Is a Bad Idea podcast.
So you can get your carbohydrate 2, you can get your sugar 0, you can get your vitamin C 60.
So you can get like literally nothing.
You can get your riboflavin.
Riboflavin?
1.7. You can
What
get your...
is that? What the hell is that?
Nah.
Why do you need a percentage of that daily?
I think it's the thing that makes it taste like peaches, probably.
Riboflavin? Tastes like peach? I imagine it tastes like fish food or something.
Yeah, maybe. You get your vitamin B6, your vitamin B12, your biotin. Make your hair and nails grow strong.
Another myth.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true about biotin? I have a lot of clients
that makes your hair grow?
Been taking it, and I don't think it does anything.
I don't know. I mean...
Gives you shinier nails or something like that, but...
Yeah, I think so. I've never tried it, of course, except for today when I'm having my Celsius here.
It's your first time having biotin?
Keep an eye on my nails today and see if they grow longer.
Okay, we'll see. One day, 1 Celsius. You look like, half the hairdressers we know that go, I can't hold my scissors. What's wrong with holding my scissors? I'm like, well, it's because you got a 6-inch stiletto nail sticking off your thumb right now, and you're not going to be able to get it in the scissor hole, let alone do anything else with it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem for many folk out there.
Yeah, and Brianna, she actually posted something the other day. She had clipped all of her nails off and was saying, like, they get in the way of cutting. You gotta get rid of those nails. If you want to be a serious hair cutter, you gotta get rid of the nails.
I think she said she liked it for sectioning, though.
Yeah, she wants to keep one pinky nail, one little coked out pinky nail.
Yeah.
You're like, scrape, and they're like, why is my scalp is numb where you sectioned me? You're like, oh, because it's multifaceted use.
Knife nail.
We use it for sectioning, and on the weekends, I use it for chopping up little lines of baby laxative.
Maybe biotin. That's what it was.
Yeah, we use biotin. We're trying to get this key to go a little further, okay?
Like the whites of West Virginia, as we just talked about yesterday with one of your clients.
That is true.
How they like just crush up every pill and snort it
like,
instead of taking it the regular way.
A couple antacids, there's some Tums. They're just snorting Tums in the back. Is that true? What are they doing to them?
Well, yeah, I mean,
they're doing all
in
sorts
one
of
of the
pills,
scenes, they're in the hospital. Someone, I don't remember which one it was in the hospital, and they I mean, it was painkillers, but
He's
they were
in the hospital.
they were crushing them on the side table at the hospital.
He's like, get that water out of here. I know how to take a pill now, Mama. You know what I've been doing.
Yeah.
That's insane. Man.
They're a wild group.
Are you related to them?
It says right there in the title.
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia? Is that a family of yours?
I mean, I guess possibly in some long,
That'd be so
drawn out
crazy.
way, but I don't think so.
We just do the 23andMe, and it says like, almost direct relative. It's like Jessica White to you. You'd be the classiest one of them for sure.
I don't believe there's any
Actual
connection,
relation.
but who knows?
Ben White, no relation.
Yeah.
To Jesco White, the tap dancing hillbilly of West Virginia. But speaking of sponsors, I thought maybe we could start off with this because we've got our first sponsor of the podcast, our first actual sponsor of the podcast.
My goodness, what a treat!
Here we we got some copy here. We're gonna read. It's a very formal ad that we're gonna do, but really it is actually a company that we use. The only company that we use for salon furniture. We're expanding the salon, and we've had 2 different salon spaces before, all fully furnished by Minerva Beauty.
Minerva.
You guys know of it? You've been to the showroom before, Minerva
I've heard
Beauty?
of it, yes, but I have not.
You've never been to the showroom?
Been to the showroom? No. I have not.
Man, you got to get down
I
there.
am looking forward to going. I know that we have a trip coming in our future.
In May, we've got a little trip. We're going to go and walk through the showroom and pick out all the finishing touches for our new salon space, and then we'll reveal it to the world as soon as it's done.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm super into that reclaimed Minerva furniture. You know this reclaimed wood Minerva furniture?
I've heard tell of it.
You haven't seen it?
Tell me more.
Well, what they do is someone owns some wood, they claim it, and they turn it into a station or something.
Oh, good.
Like what it says, something says reclaimed. What is that actually?
I think it means that they have
pulled it off
found
an old
it
ship
on
or
a
something?
shipwreck. Yeah.
It's a pirate ship that they've just ripped apart
they
and turned into
bring it
like
back up after hundreds of years on the ocean floor. So it has like a special characteristic, and it's very strong, because it's been fortified by years of high pressure and salt.
Is that true?
No.
Oh. I feel like it would break it down. You could have totally had me. I would have been telling everybody, well, these stations were fortified by high pressure and salt at the bottom of the ocean with the Titanic for the last 100 years.
Yeah, I think most of the wood parts of the Titanic might be gone.
Yeah, just eaten away, weathered away.
I don't know if there are any wood parts. There must have been. They probably had some
The whole thing was
finishes.
probably, they didn't have any plastic or anything then, did they?
But they had metal, a lot of metal.
I guess so, yeah. They must have had some wood. The deck was wood. The violins those dudes were playing were
true,
wood.
Yeah. Those are for sure gone.
But if that didn't make you want to, get Minerva, I don't know. I don't know what will. But if you're searching for premium salon and spa equipment for professional grade quality, honest pricing, and a variety of style options, look no further than Minerva Beauty. With equipment in over 175,000 salons and spas worldwide, Minerva truly understands the importance of both comfort, functionality for hairdressers and clients. Minerva's newly renovated and expanded showroom is just an hour away from Atlanta, Georgia. Check out Minerva's website to shop their entire collection for over 15,000 items, including salon chairs, styling stations, shampoo systems, and more, like old bits of a ship that are collecting salt and pressure at the bottom of the ocean.
Reclaim
Your ship today at Minerva Beauty.
And then you can cut some people's hair and color it and blow dry it. And they will say, wow, this chair was the most comfortable chair.
Something about this chair feels reclaimed to me. I don't think they use the wood for the chair. Just thinking an old, just cruddy wood chair.
Who knows?
You're like, I love my hair, but I have a lot of splinters. I've got a lot of splinters after that trip. That is awesome, though. This is a moment. That's a monumentous occasion of our first.
What a great read he did too.
Actual ad, yeah.
And so we don't exactly have a call to action at the end here.
Just go to minervabeauty.com and you can buy some wood.
Buy these things. You can have them drop it off right outside the door. You have to put it inside the door.
Yes, they will drop it outside of the door. That's like the problem with our new space is that it's on the second floor and it's a very steep set of stairs that are like metal and cement stairs. And everybody that we're getting all this furniture dropped off from Minerva Beauty, our sponsor, and They're like, we're not bringing that up. We're going to leave that outside and you will bring it up. But that's every shipping company was just saying that.
Yeah, and you've been working out lately, so
I plan on doing it all myself.
it should be pretty easy. I'm excited to watch you do it.
I'm excited to watch you put it all together as soon as I get it up there.
Yeah, we have our roles,
That is your role. If one of your many roles is if it has any assembled parts, it's not something that I do. I mean, I'm not an IKEA type person. I want all my furniture to be like carved from like one oak, from the very oak of the earth. One
you like
piece.
your oak claimed or reclaimed?
I claim it. I've reclaimed it myself.
Okay, so it's double claimed?
Yes, it's at least double claimed, sometimes triple claimed, because sometimes I will hand it out and then take it back. I will literally, takesy-backsies.
Yeah. Well,
so we'll see. When they were bringing up the shelf, there was two dudes that were actually bringing up a shelf that's up here. And they did. They were kind enough to bring it up the stairs. And it's kind of raining a little bit outside, too. It's like drizzling a teeny bit. And the guy at the top is like going a little slower. The guy at the bottom is like really pushing it. And he just starts bulldozing over the guy at the top. And he's like, you're crushing me! You're crushing me! And I like run down the stairs and like help pick it up for just a second. Oh man, but that is an insanely heavy shelf. Probably like 300 pounds, something like that. And they're like carrying it up. And he literally just crushing this guy. I thought I was going to watch like an accidental murder getting our shelf up the stairs. And then I would have had to give it away. They would have got it up and I'd be like, you know what? After the murder, I don't feel like we can use this shelf.
I don't know if all this blood really goes with our
Would you mind bringing it back
theme.
down? Take it back down for me. That'd be great. All right. Well, Ben, last week we revived an old segment.
Oh, I think I remember yet.
Who's that hairdresser?
Yeah.
And I was wondering, were you had time to make a riddle?
You did charge me with this.
Who's that hairdresser?
I said that I would do it.
You didn't do it, did you?
I did actually do it, yes.
Okay.
I did do it. I did it last night, but I did do it before we got here.
We had Brianna Cisneros in the salon, and she was telling a story about how sometimes like her clients will be talking to her, and she'll do a bunch of stuff, and then like she'll be like, "Wait a minute, sorry, I didn't listen to what you said." Yeah, kind of
zoned out.
And I was like, "That is what has been on the podcast." I'd be like, "What do you think, Ben?" And you're like, "Well, I wasn't listening, so I have no idea what you just said." Well, I'm going to start telling us a related story. Quickly, just come up with one. Well, okay, you did your homework. That's great.
That's all. It's all just fake for the show.
Can we drop in?
I am paying attention.
Oh, really? That's a character that you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. People all think that you're actually just think I'm dumb and stuff. That you're like, because I feel like that is part of the character too. Is that you go like, all right, Jake. All right. Wow. Okay. You're like, that's not part of the character. That's our friendship.
Oh, well, it's like loosely based on real life events.
Can we drop in I understood the assignment or whatever? Are we allowed to do that? Is that enough? Maybe like 5 seconds of that clip. It's like a TikTok clip. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
All right.
Oh, well.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh, man.
I think maybe my little headphones are not working that great. But who cares?
Let's get into Who's That Hairdresser.
I do have a riddle that I have created last night.
Okay, I'm excited to hear it.
Here it goes. I actually used kind of a song as my
what song?
As my basis. You will find out momentarily.
All right.
The first line. I come from a land down under.
What? No, I know. Oh my God.
Presence strong like thunder.
Okay.
It would take over 10 or 12 years to become this genius with the shears.
Ooh. I'm gonna need one more.
Have you any guesses?
Is that it?
Yeah, you said 4 lines.
Oh man.
This is chock full of freaking giveaways.
Is it really?
Yes.
I mean, it's someone who's Australian.
That could be a fair guess.
Based
on the first line.
That cuts hair. I don't know any Australians.
I come from a land down under. Mm-hmm. My presence is strong like thunder.
Okay. I can't think of any Australian hairdressers at all.
It would take over 10 or 12 years
Takeover.
to become this genius with shears? These are full dead giveaways.
I trust that you've done a good job. I do believe that you've done a good job, but I'm also like just having a very difficult time thinking of any Australian hairdressers.
Oh my goodness.
That's
There is one very famous one.
maybe I just don't know that they're Australian. Sometimes I'll mix up the accent.
Okay.
You know? So
Well, that could-
Takeover, it sounds like that's it's Tabitha Coffee.
You got it.
All right. Yes. Okay. She's Australian?
She is.
I thought that she was from Wisconsin.
Well, she could be Australian via Wisconsin, possibly.
Yeah.
I'm not
She's
100% sure of her
No, she's
full lineage.
I don't think she is, but I guess I didn't immediately associate her with being Australian. Sometimes I mix up the Australian, gets a little English to me, you know. Maybe they'd be mad about hearing me say that, but
Yeah.
it's true.
Well,
I hear they're not allowed to use the internet or do anything over there, so they probably want to know.
I could be wrong also, really, but I just
She's
wanted
not
to use
Australian
that
at all.
song.
She's she's English, I bet.
No, she is Australian.
You do know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was good.
And she has a famous show called Tabitha's Salon Takeover.
Takeover. That as soon as I thought about that for a second.
She is
that
famous
was the
because
giveaway.
she was on a show called Sheer Genius.
Oh, okay. Yes. What was it? 10 to 12 years? Is that
That was nothing.
Okay.
Because I needed to say Takeover.
Yeah.
So it would take
Why-
over 10 to 12 years. And I needed
why
years.
10 to 12?
I don't know. It didn't matter.
You could have said any amount. You could have 100 years.
Because people say that you're not good at comedy until after 10 years.
Okay. So
I
you got to
wanted
be
to say 10.
And then you're just saying
And then
hairdressing
I
is the
was
same.
going to say 10 to 20, but then it's like, 10 to 20 is too long of a stretch, so I changed it to 10 to 12.
Did you get to meet Tabitha when you were doing when you were training the Sheer Genius hairdressers how to
No.
properly
I think
promote
She
product?
might have been on season 1, and that was the one I wasn't on.
But you did only one season? How many seasons did you?
2 and 3.
Okay. Who's the standout one from that? Is it Charlie Price?
Yeah, but he wasn't the one that won.
Tabitha didn't win either, right?
No.
What you
It's
really
always
want,
the
you
people
gotta
that
get second
come in
place.
second or so. Yeah,
You
that's
want
it.
second place. That way you'll get your own show.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's the same with and this is gonna be funny, but you know, Monica that's on the show. When we were roommates, when I was like 18 years old, we watched like all of the Rock of Love. We were really into that show, Rock of Love. What was his name? What is his
Brett
name?
Michaels.
Yeah, Brett. I'll say Axl Rose. But
Yeah.
Brett Michaels, and he's like, you know, going for all these ladies or whatever, you know. And everyone who got second place, like the girl, everyone who got second place, but the girl who got second place, she got her own show. Like I think her name was like Daisy or something like that. And it's like, you know, fall in love with Daisy, and it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
but not really. You don't want to.
Do you want to know a funny fact right
Sure.
now? You know, my lady last night, Wanda, that was here. Her sister
Is Daisy?
Rodeo from that show.
Oh yes, you know what? This is a whole circle. I knew that Rodeo lives around here because at my old salon, the Pun Salon that we talked about in the
I've heard
last couple episodes or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it was. Rodeo, I think she does something with fitness, like professionally does fitness or whatever, and she would be outside of the old salon, like doing lunges and doing yoga, like in the parking lot of this
Yeah,
salon. And we're
that's
like,
funny.
that is Rodeo from Rock of Love.
That is.
That's amazing. We got to get Rodeo in here, and maybe we can use that to just slowly get Brett Michaels in here. I don't know if he doesn't have any hair anymore.
Well, he has a
We can cut the back, and then we can adjust the bandana.
Yeah.
If you pull the bandana off, it's just his exposed brain and skull that shows.
Yeah, it's like those hats with the hair that come out the bottom.
You pull it off, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. But no one's surprised, you know.
Yeah, they're just like, well, that's what I expected. I expected blood and gore under there. Man.
Oh man. Okay, so I have just found the Wikipedia for Sheer Genius, by the way, and it looks like Anthony Morrison is the winner of the first one. Know who that is?
Nope.
He defeated Ben Mullen, who we do know.
I do know
and
Ben Mullen.
Another person called Daisy Dutchins.
Okay. Daisy Dutchins. We know
Those
that Ben
are-
Mullen has turned his, second place success or whatever into the Ben Mullen Project, which is doing fine, I suppose. But
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
not get his own show.
Tabitha was in the top 6 only.
Oh, damn.
But she was the first ever fan favorite winner, which she received $10,000.
Good for her.
How about that?
See, I think what's the takeaway from this? It's not even to get second place. It's just to be like really
Just
mean.
to get on the show and like show your personality.
Stand out
is like
in
different.
some way.
Yeah.
You know, but in like a way that people really, I think it's about being sort of snappy. You know, like you gotta be
Yeah,
like,
well, that certainly helps.
you call those bangs?
Yeah.
I say fringe. You know, you're a peasant for saying bangs. I don't know. Is that her accent? I think it's about right.
Not perfect.
You don't think so? Give us a taste of give us a tab of the coffee.
I don't know that I'm great
Let's
at
put
doing
another
like a
haircut on the Barbie.
I don't know if I can do a great.
It's an accent that you're allowed to do. Like no one gets offended if you do an Australian accent, so you're allowed to do it.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try it really quick.
On Tabitha Takes Over.
That's a good start.
Does that sound like it?
No, it was good. It was getting close, though. I mean,
You didn't think it sounded like her that much?
Was that her?
No, that was me.
That was you doing? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna do you.
Do it one more time. Let's
I'm
hear
gonna do you a little more.
Crone owns Salon Deco in Vinings, a high-end suburb of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh my God! What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just using something local as a reference.
So you knew, okay, you purposely you remembered that show was on there. That's why I don't mean to say you looked it up on YouTube and played it. I meant to say that you remembered that
No,
the
you
show
asked me to do an impression.
you
Just
did.
threw something out off the top of my head.
Yeah, it sounded something like, remember that salon there in Vinings?
Yeah, and she took it over and sorted it out, and
Do you know if
I'm
that's
not
on?
sure if it's open still
I'm
or
sure
not.
it's closed.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure it's closed. And if you are on that show, if you are a salon that was on that show, I have a question for you.
It's still open.
Oh, really? Well, how many stars does it have?
5. Well, 4.9, 57 reviews.
That's more than us. Well, that's not more reviews than us, but it is more stars.
Well, great.
We have 4.6.
And they're like, this place used to be horrible, and then Tabitha took it over.
Is that all the reviews say that? Please tell me it references 20 years ago, Tabitha taking the salon over.
It does not any of these that I see.
How long ago
real
was
quick.
that, would you say? What's the Sheer Genius began when? 2007 or something?
Yeah, that was like 7. Season 2 was 8. Season 3 was 10.
15 years ago, this salon has been around for a long time, I would say. But it just seems like a weird thing to agree to do. Like if they were
really.
like, oh, we want to have Tabitha come and say, you guys all suck, this salon is garbage, and the way that we're going to make it better is we're going to have you actually sweep after your clients, and we're going to we're going to like paint the walls a little bit or something.
Yeah.
Like what they do, they'll plan like a photo shoot with your salon or something. They do like some like little photo shoot or something. And
Well, usually it's like you have all these workers that are lazy or they don't show up or whatever. They're
Yeah.
like smoking all the time. Or
Now
something.
now you know what happens? Like Tabitha comes to take over your salon, everyone quits and goes to a salon loft.
Yeah,
Like,
because she
everyone's in the
yells at
studio.
you
Yeah, exactly.
and
Like, I'm not taking
whatever,
this.
and you're like, yeah, I don't need
this.
you to yell at me.
Who are you? And then everyone leaves and rents a studio,
Yeah.
and that's the way that it goes.
They come in and be like, show me cutting bangs, and if she don't believe in how you do it, and she's like, you got to
She's
get
like,
out
show
of
me
here."
cutting bangs. And I'm like, well, show me higher than a 35% commission rate. How about that? Like if you have like that is like these old school like commission salons, like the morale is low for sure. Oh man. I would not have agreed to that. There was another one in Atlanta too that she did, I thought in Little 5 Points or something. There was a salon that she took over, I thought too.
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember it.
You ever go to a restaurant that like got taken over by like what is that show called? Like This Restaurant Sucks, the show or whatever.
Well, when we were in Orange County with Brianna, remember the
Oh,
place that we
one.
sang karaoke at got taken over.
That is exactly the same sort of situation because
Yeah.
it's like, what did they do? They brought in like slightly nicer couches, they painted it, and then we're the only ones
Yeah,
in this
you
restaurant.
like turn the lights real low so no one can see if it's clean or dirty. And put it in a strip mall,
You get there earlier than opening to bash the rats in the kitchen. Like before, we were bashing the rats while people were in the restaurant, and that was a problem. Now we get there earlier, we get those rats out of there, and that's now no longer a shitty restaurant. What is the name of that show? Your restaurant
Rescue?
sucks? Okay, Bar Rescue. That's what it's called.
Yeah, but if memory serves, they did not have food, and that was a problem for us at the moment that we were there.
Oh, yeah. We had to order a pizza to a bar.
We tried to order a lot of different things, and none of it worked. And I think we ended up getting Taco Bell or something.
yes. We got
or
Taco
Del
Bell.
Taco, maybe?
Yes. That is so funny.
Yeah, that was weird.
I would never do that now.
Oh,
Too many carbs in that.
yeah, you couldn't really do too good at Taco Bell.
I need to be
You have
able
to scrape the meat out of the thing and just eat it straight.
Yeah, I'm just dumping the meat out of tacos onto the whatever table that we were just loose on the table in a big pile. I'm like, everybody just dig in. I got this goal now, because we've got the Masters of Balayage event in Arizona.
Oh, full circle. Here we are. Back to that.
Again, this year.
Celsius.
Where we learned about Celsius. And they have a pool party at Masters of Balayage.
In theory.
If it does not rain. But it's in Arizona, so it'd be
I don't
like,
think it rains
if
there
it
too
rains
much.
in Arizona, it's like the end is nigh or something,
Yeah.
So for the pool party, they want everyone to dress like superheroes. So we'll have to figure
Again?
out. Yeah, I believe it's the mob hero event. So they have
Okay.
everyone dressed like a superhero. So we'll have to figure out another costume, an easy one for you.
Yeah. It needs to be one step for me.
But I need to have shredded abs by the time we get there. Or I'm going to
Are
end
you
up
going to
wearing...
starve yourself for a couple weeks?
I'm not starving myself. I eat like crazy amounts of food, but I just
No,
don't
but I
eat
mean,
any
you got to
bread.
to really tighten it up. You got to go no water.
You gotta go no water.
Yeah.
What? There's a lot of calories in water.
I mean, to really suck your skin in to make it really
you
get
need to
ripped up.
dehydrate the skin as if think of yourself as a beef jerky.
Yeah.
You know how tight that gets? Think about how big a cow is. Now think about how a beef jerky looks. That's what I want. I want to go from cow to beef jerky.
That sounds really great.
So that's maybe
Everyone will be so impressed, I'm sure.
I'll be at the pool and I'll have one little bite of a chip or something, and I'll just go boom, and I'll explode
like
back.
a popcorn.
Right back in, and then I'm just like a buoy floating in the pool. Or whatever,
And then you know what else? We can use our second sponsor gear maybe to
What's that?
enhance those abs. Manscaped.
Oh yeah, hopefully. So
Buzz down all of our
An
belly
update-
and chest hair.
An update
so
on
you can see
Manscaped,
our
too.
ripped up freaking abs.
I have reached out to Manscaped, right? So I sent them you tagged them in something.
Yeah.
So then I went to their Instagram, sent them a message. I got an automated response from Manscaped that says are you an influencer or looking for a brand sponsorship? Send an email to this email. So I've sent an email to their person that says we got this many followers on the podcast, this many followers on my page, that you and I have 70,000 on TikTok or whatever. And maybe that will manifest itself into an actual Manscaped sponsorship. I have a good feeling about it. I think that it will.
Has there ever been a podcast that goes so hard about being thirsty for ads?
I don't think so. Everyone else just has ads. They just have them. I don't
give
know.
us. We just want to
don't know
read
how it
commercials.
We don't know. Yeah, this
That's
is all we
want
want
to
to
do.
We don't even know how ads have happened on other podcasts. All other podcasts they come into existence with a Blue Chew sponsorship, and we're sitting here just reading Celsius ads that we don't get paid for.
Magic Spoon, we could do.
Oh my gosh, and that's keto.
Athletic Greens.
I'm super into Magic Spoon.
Casper mattress. Come on, somebody.
I hate to cut us short today, but I was late, as you know, woke up late. It is now 10:03. Our first clients have been down there for 3 minutes already. So
We're in trouble now.
unfortunately, we've got to cut it short, but it's not that short of an episode. It's about 30-minute episode, I think.
Sounds fine.
Yeah. Well, come back next week. Another video episode in the new studio, as everyone can see. In the in the
I
cream
forgot
cheese.
we were on video.
Yeah, stop looking at your phone.
Oops. Now you know the truth.
All right.
I
happy
really don't
Sunday.
pay attention.
Yeah, we've known. Happy Sunday, everybody.
All right.